Hello, my name is Christopher Brewster. I am the Director of Safety and Security at Max Transit, Birmingham Jefferson County Transit Authority. I've been with the agency, March of this year will be a total of 18 years. Started off as a paratransit operator, and shortly after that, 2 years to my hire date, I had opportunity to move on to be a operations supervisor. And in 2014, moved to the safety department as a safety supervisor. 4 years after that, assumed the position as interim director of safety, and a year and a half later was the director of safety and security. And one thing I would like to point out when it comes down to our vision in the safety department is safety first. And sometimes it's just a slogan, but with us here at BJCTA, and safety is not just a word, it's an actual way of life. So it's safety, service, and then schedule. And one of the little mottos that we have in the department is that if we don't do things safely, we can't provide any service, and definitely don't have a schedule. So we always encourage our operators and employees to consider safety in everything they do first, so that we can provide proper service, and then it's just better for everybody when we do it that way. For our riders, and regardless of the frequency of how often they ride, one thing was utmost important, and I would have to give kudos to our CEO. Her vision for our agency and for the system is to have a safe and secure system. In that, we want everybody to be safe. We have rules and regulations, procedures when it comes down to how you ride. One thing that has become, I would say, prevalent as of late is the saying about see something, say something. If you see it, we want you to report it. If we know about it, then we can address it. Everyone should be able to use the service and feel safe, and be able to get a safe, efficient transportation to wherever you're going as we connect our people to places. And the one thing I would ask the passengers to do, if there are rules in place and operators ask that you do things a certain way, to please abide. Those rules and things are put in place for your safety. It may seem a little awkward or not the norm initially, but trust me, those things are put in place for your safety. How you board the bus, where you board the bus, please sitting down prior to the bus moving so that we don't have slip and falls. All those things make a difference when it comes down to the safety of all our passengers riding. And as it relates to reporting things, we are aware that sometimes people don't want to get involved. What I would encourage you to do, at our facilities, we have physical security. If you see a security officer, you can report something you see to the security officer. If it's on the bus, please let that operator know what's going on. We've had incidents where things have happened and the call goes to customer service. The most direct way to handle a situation, to make sure that your operator knows what's going on if they are not aware of what's going on. Like I said, secondly, at our facilities, you see something, then report it to that security officer that's at that location. And then of course there's always customer service where you can call and make us aware of what's going on. But please, at all costs, report what you see. And coming in the future, we will have a program set up so that you will be able to use your mobile phone to report something that's going on. And we understand the dangers, and we don't want you necessarily to get involved sometimes, but knowing and giving us an alert helps us to deal with situations and incidents that may be happening in real time. Here at BJCTA, one thing that we spend a lot of time investing in our employees is safety training, safety, security training. We do all of the new hire training for our operators, and they go through weeks of training, and some of those subjects are related to assault awareness and prevention. They go through weeks of training to learn how to operate the bus, customer service, workplace violence, how to deal with different situations. We spare no expense, and time is not an issue to make sure that that employee, once they graduate our training from safety, is capable of handling whatever situation. Now, of course, we can't cover every scenario, but they will have the tools to deal with what they may face in a day-to-day situation. And if something comes up that they are not able to handle, or maybe they forgot what they was taught, they have avenues to get assistance immediately. We also provide training for other employees when it comes down to safety, alcohol, and drug. We are a drug-free workplace, so we support our employees. We give them the tools, the training, and the support so that they can do the job and provide the service that we provide at BJCTA. So, if you find yourself in a situation or incident where the incident seems to escalate, you have another passenger, a person that's on the bus, and things are starting to, get a little crazy. One thing I encourage you to do is to not necessarily put yourself in the situation. If there's anything you can do to de-escalate the situation, sometimes you may have to move from the seat where you are and move farther away. If you have the ability to notify, like I said initially, the operator, you don't want to engage the situation because that may encourage them to become more irate. But if you can discreetly let the operator know what's going on, that will start the process. If the incident is at one of our facilities, you can immediately find a physical security officer and alert them to what's going on. I would not encourage anyone to directly try to handle situations themselves. I know some of our riders know each other, but my encouragement will be to, at all possible, take steps to de-escalate, notify someone in charge, whether it be that operator, security, supervisor, to let them know what's going on. That way, the situation can be handled and in an expedited manner so that the total experience is safe for everyone.